In the last session, means yesterday session, what we discussed? Yes, any of you please let me know. What are the concepts we were discussing?
About the MBA designer.
About NBA designer. In this, what we have covered? Just what is what? Understand?
Taxonomy, arbitration.
Engagement policies, taxonomy.
Yeah. So taxonomy related one, and then constraints,
Engagement policies.
engagement policies, and then
Arbitration.
arbitration channels configuration, right? So what is the use of this taxonomy defining here? Remember?
We will be declaring the business issues and groups.
Yeah. So we're using this taxonomy related configuration, we can define the structure. So what is the structure we can define here? A kind of business structure which we want to like when we want to promote any offers, that offer related categorization and related business structure development we can do here, right? What is the main purpose of this NBA designer? Using this NBA designer, we can plan the end-to-end one-to-one customer engagement logic, right? So where in this NBA designer, all these are different UI interfaces available. When we open this business taxonomy, where we can see business issues, under these business issues, we can add different business groups. Under each business group, we can add multiple number of prepositions, right? This is what we have discussed in the yesterday session. So what is the use of this business issue here? This is the reason of promotion. It is a category of promotion. And if anyone joined newly today, just please try to go through with yesterday recorded session and before that, okay? Because these all are connected sessions. If you understand that, it will be easy to understand today's session. Otherwise, it is fine. Just proceed with today's session, and after this, you can go with the remaining two recorded sessions, okay? And yeah, we'll continue. So this business group will helps us to define the category of promotion, and then this preposition, it is offer or any message or any service related offers itself. Okay, so I hope you understand about this taxonomy defining. It's nothing but business structure defining. And then what is the use of constraints? Whatever we added here, in these constraints, we can set some limitations such as providing or adding some kind of suppression rules and some contact policies. We can add some limitations. Okay, so that means the customer who can see this offer, if customer is not satisfied or if he is not interested towards our offer, then we have to suppress whatever the next best action we design for that customer profile. From next day or from that day itself up to few days, we have to suppress. Like that, if we want to do few things, we have to do configuration of these constraints, okay? And then in these engagement policies, we can define some engagement related conditions. Those are eligibilities, suitability, and applicability related conditions. Okay, so where all these three are important when we wanted to define some kind of conditions, logical conditions, we can define here. Okay, among multiple actions, also we can define the conditions in this engagement policies. Okay, and arbitration, this is using some AI related features where this helps us to do some prioritization of each offer. Okay, where if we have multiple actions are means action here, it is nothing but offer only. Okay, so multiple offers or actions are suitable to one customer profile. One customer profile, among them we need to do some prioritization. Okay, we need to do some prioritization. The result of arbitration is it will helps us to do the prioritization based on the ranking. Okay, so from rank 1 to n, this will give the prioritization. Okay, after finally using these channels, where these channels like batch channels or some real time. Okay, where what is the use of batch channels here, where we can run campaigns. Okay, and some email related campaigns, SMS related campaigns we can run. Otherwise, suppose when customer is trying to interact with the organization using any web channel or any mobile applications, okay, or any call center, then also channels will come into the picture. Okay, so this is what about we can do with the NBA designer. Along with these things, we can do some more related to configuration of some real-time containers. Okay, where this real-time containers plays a crucial role here. Why the reason? Using this real-time container, we can interact with services. Okay, where in the service URL, it will added with some real-time container name. What exactly this real-time container will do here? This helps to define some scope. Means from which issue, which group, what preposition. Okay, what preposition we can send to the customer profile, we can identify. Getting my point? Everyone clear up to this one? Whatever we are discussing, are you able to understand?
Yes,
Right?
Yes,
Yeah. So here, these are different rules we will use in the coming sessions, along with some strategy related logic building, and then using some volume constraints and segment configurations, scorecard models, predictive models, adaptive models. Okay, so all these are different rules. Each rule purpose is a different. So combined together with all features, we have to do some use cases to implement the requirements. Okay, and if we take any of the example, okay, where how this real time related NBA designer. So here using NBA designer, how exactly offers can be delivered. Let's say if we take any of the banking use case, where imagine that bank wants to offer some offers related to home loan. Okay, bank wants to offer home loan and some related to credit card offers. Okay, along with some related to service oriented messages. Okay, service oriented messages that bank wants to deliver to whom? To the customer. Okay, then how exactly this NBA designer we can use? Okay, using this NBA designer, we can define the structure. Okay, where let's say if you take your business issue for the reason is for sales. Okay, under the sales, we have created a credit cards category. Under this, we'll be having different credit cards. Okay, those are we can consider like standard card offer or rewards card or visa card or any travel related card, whatever it is. Okay, and then among these all offers where we can do some setting of eligibility and applicability and along with some suitability conditions also we can add. Okay, what kind of eligibility conditions we can add? Where the customer age should greater than 25 and he should not have any active card. Okay, any active card to receive the offer. Then what we have to do here, we need to add some logical conditions. Okay, we need to add some logical conditions like when rules. Okay, so using this eligibility in the engagement policy, we can define some when rules. Okay, and in the applicability, where we can define some loyalty related rules. Okay, where even that customer is applicable, we have to check some conditions. Is that customer is a loyal one or he is having any dues? Okay, such conditions we have to pass in the applicability. Okay, after this passing of conditions, where we can use some AI related rule called arbitration, which helps to decide best offers. Okay, let's say among these four cards, which is best one, either Visa card or any of the rewards card or any of the travel card. So among that offers, this will do the prioritization. Finally, where we can set some limitations also. Okay, like what limitations? Per week, only send one offer from credit cards group. Okay, or we can define so and so action or offer. Okay, so particular rewards card send to the customer through email channel. Okay, where this this particular visa card. Okay, we can take an example. This visa card sent to the customer in a week only one time through either email channel or SMS channel. Like this, some limitations also we can do set here. Okay, finally, this is going to be delivered through the channel, whatever we configured in the designer portal associated to that particular offer. So this example clear, everyone? Related to NBA designer clear? Any questions still here? If no doubts, then we'll try to proceed with the another concept which is related
I
to,
had one doubt. NBA design is completely for the designing the data only.
yes, for designing of your decisioning.
All configurations and
Yes,
rules are like
related to the decision configurations, whatever we have to do, that we need to do in the NBA designer related.
through NBA designer we can be create the offers and defining the eligibility and rules and creating the strategy rules, arbitration, everything will be through NBA designer only.
Here we can define it, but through the services and by running the some data flows, okay, and running some campaigns, we can execute the offers. Okay, there are different places to execute offers to the customers.
I mean, okay, execution of the offers is not from the NBA designer. Only defining can be from designer. NBA.
So actually, this will happen automatically
Mhm.
when suppose in the offer we are defining through so and so channel, this offer have to receive to the customer. Okay, we need to share to the customer. Then in the back end, some strategies will execute.
Correct.
Okay, that strategy names and what is the back end flow is running, that we will see in the coming sessions.
Yeah,
Where
I understand. Yeah.
that core strategy we have to consider as pre-processing. Okay, and the logic which we define in the offer, that is offer flow, that is a post-processing. Means in the pre-processing decide the core logic. In the post-processing we will write the logic through which channel this offer has to deliver. Getting my point?
Yeah, yeah. But the creating the strategies or data flow through designers to, I mean, NBA designer or from the that backend directly the devs.
Directly we can create strategies from here also under this 1 minute. In the intelligence category, we can see creation of strategies, right? This strategy, if we create, it will pick from the top strategies. Okay, those are trigger NBA top level strategies.
Got it. Got it. But we
Okay.
can show the offer here itself from the designer, NBA designer, or
No. Offers we can send to the emails or through SMS, and we can send to the customer on a website.
got it.
Okay. Getting?
Yes, yes.
From the website, we will receive some request. Mainly, there are some services available to communicate with the website that we will see in the coming sessions, which are provided by this cloud edition only. They provided one application, right?
Okay.
Called UBank. So
Got
from that UBank, how to interact with the CDH application, all these things, how to manage the request and response also, we will see.
that UBank application portal also, I think it's from the Pega portal only.
Yeah, from here only we can access, because some related authentications they may provide, right? So we have to explore on this cloud edition,
Got it. Okay.
right? Yeah. So now,
Also, Jansi, I have
yes,
one more question. So, is it necessary we have to use all the 5 rules in the NBA designer, or it should be according to our business needs?
according to the business requirements mainly,
Okay.
and everything there is like not that mandatory. You have to create
Mhm.
from scratch.
Okay.
Sometimes we need to update also, right?
Okay.
So like
So,
that, but we have to know
mhm.
the importance and we need to work on some rules, right? That's
Yeah.
what I used to take scenarios on each interfaces, like whatever we are seeing here. On that 5 interfaces, we will try to take business use case and we'll explore,
Okay.
right?
Yeah.
Yeah. And if you see in this NBA designer, where if you click on, suppose this is the taxonomy, or if you click on any arbitration, any constraint, we can see some structures, right? Business structures and all. So in the back end, in this CDH framework itself, when we create any new application, when we launch, 1 minute, when we launch application creation through the CDH setup wizard, in the back end, it is going to create one rule called NBA designer template. Okay, so that is NBAD template we can understand. Now, what is the importance of that NBAD? Okay, what is the importance of that NBA designer template? Here, it is, we can consider as one kind of a component, okay, where when we create application itself, according to our domain specific, it will provide some structures. Okay, this NBAD template will contain some starting related strategy designs and some standard taxonomy building structure, where from which action, what is the issue, like what is a group, that related configurations and some predefined services like a some predefined related issues. All this will be provided by the NBA designer template according to the domain specific. Okay. And also this NBA designer template will help us to give some AI configurations where related to calculation of propensity. Okay. What is this propensity? Propensity is the likelihood towards the offer for a customer. Okay. That means it helps to define is that customer will like the product or not. Using that propensity value from the models, we can calculate and that related configurations provided by the NBAD template. And also some engagement related structures, right? If you go here, where we can see this eligibility, applicability, if we expand any of the category, we can see some conditions to define, right? In the back end, this particular NBA template will help us. Then in the previous versions, like before this NBAD template, what we have to do? Because this is providing some like pre-built related configurations provided by this NBA designer template, right? But before that, actually, this is introduced around some 8.6 versions, okay? But before that, what they do, so they used to do some manual CDH setup only, where they'll create some components where related to manual creation of strategies for all the next best action related setups, and they used to define some taxonomy configurations, and also some kind of channel setups also will do by this NBA designer. But without NBA designer related template, previous versions, they have to do the manual setup. Okay. And some kind of data flow designs, data sets related configurations are providing by the NBAD designer template. Okay. So one more thing, this NBAD template will also helps to providing some data models, okay, according to the domain specific, where if we select it is some banking domain, this will give banking related data models. If we select some healthcare, it will give healthcare related one. If it is a telecom, this will give telecom related data models. Okay. Where these data models also available with the name of car and X car. Okay. So what is this car and X car here? Car is customer analytical record. Customer analytical record. Okay. And X car is extended customer analytical record. Okay. First of all, in the initial versions of CDH, they have used this one. After that, they they also using the data model of X car, where what exactly this car model and X car model consist of. In this car model, related to the customer information, where what is the age, related properties, gender, location, and what is the income, and some kind of behavioral data, means what is the last login date, and what is the visiting frequency, and what are the channels that customer is interested, and some kind of financial related details also. What is the account balance? What is his credit score? Some transaction history. Such kind of details will be provided by this car model in the initial versions of CDH. Okay. And after that, they introduce this XCAR models also. This XCAR models, what it consists of? This is some more extended to this car model. if this customer analytical record will give you the some offer related information, means is that customer clicked the offer, is that customer accepted or rejected, and how many times customer have seen the offer, and what is the interaction date. Such kind of details will be maintained here. And in the interaction, like in the extended car model, this is the extending data model, right? Where for each offer, this will maintain some more details, like what is the monthly usage of so and so plan, and what is the average time he's spending on that particular offer, and is that customer is having any complaints related to that offer, what is the preferred language to communicate with the customer. Such kind of things will be provided with the XCAR model. Actually now these both two are replaced by the customer profile, okay, where this customer profile is the newly introduced feature, where this customer profile will get the data from some data warehouses, where data is storing in some other places using any service calls, or by taking some services, like we can take examples of communicators, okay. So through that they are consuming the data, they are not using this default zip files of any car model or X car models, where if you search even in the any of the browser related to customer analytical data model, okay, where if we search for it, so this is the one of the concept here. They are providing some data models. These are zip files. But now it is not used by the latest models. And also we are not authorized persons even to access this zip files. Then after this customer analytical data models, they introduced like related to some NBAD template related models. Okay, where I'll try to search here. What exactly this NBAD template? I'll just search for next best action template. 1 minute. From here also I'll try to search. Next best action designer template. So anyhow that URLs I'll provide, and there are some bookmark. Next best actions, these are related to. Give me a minute, I'm just searching for this. Yes, this is the next best action related templates, okay, where this NBA designer template for retail banking, okay. In the same way there are other models also, you can see NBA designer for retail banking, right? In the same way we can have for multiple different domains, for telecom domain, for healthcare domain, like that. Then what exactly this NBAD template is providing, you can see this will provide some taxonomy structures, where this acquire is a business issue. Under this issue there are different categories are defined. In the same way multiple business structure related configurations and some constraints. So through this particular channel, means through all the channels, to per 1 day. Means in 1 day, 2 offers they can deliver through all the channels. Like such kind of limitations already defined. If they want to utilize, they can utilize. Otherwise, they can do create also. And also you can see these many engagement policies already configured and arbitration related configurations also done. In the same way, channel related configurations also done. So we can directly use this template. Means this is one kind of framework we can imagine where one-to-one financial services related data model. So this is we can consider as like one data model, which is for um, this one financial services. Okay, where this will give some data model related to financial services. Okay, so instead of using and instead of importing and placing on top of your frameworks, directly your CDH wizard is giving that NBAD template according to your domain selection. Getting my point, everyone? Clear?
So when we initiate our application, if we are selecting the domain as banking,
Yes.
it will defaultly provide all the
Yes, it is
basic
defaultly
things.
selecting and it is choosing that NBAD designer template. Then that
So
NBA designer template will automatically give some defined structures, some kind of limitations, all these configurations already done in that particular framework configuration. Getting?
if the
But in the
user
previous
requires,
versions, it is not like that. Even that configurations also we have to do, but now the work is reduced because that NBAD configuration already they did.
got it. Basically works like a blueprint. So we were providing the instance, so it's giving us
Yes,
the
just you are
basic.
providing some hints, then automatically it is taking that domain specific name and then it is creating the NBAD template and giving the data model also.
Got it. Thank you.
Right? So
So,
if you are okay, then
Jansi,
I'll show you how to create the application and is it creating that NBAD template with data model and all things? We'll see.
Jansi, one question like, is these templates are already exist in this CDH framework, or do we need to upload or anything?
When we choose domain related specific option, then only it will give the NBAD template.
Okay, it will recommend.
Yes, it will automatically will give you the domain related template. Where if it is we select retail banking, it is giving one kind of structures related to credit card or some other things. If it is a healthcare, this will change from credit card to other offers related to healthcare.
Okay.
Okay. Yeah. Now I'll try to switch to the Dev Studio. From this intelligence category, we can switch to the Dev Studio. And from here, choose Dev Studio. Okay. Now go to CDH. As of now, in today's session, we'll try to see is it creating anything or not and how to create the new application. And from Monday itself, we'll try to create a new application. We'll try to create the business taxonomy. We'll try to create a strategy and we'll see how to import that created business structure into the strategy. Okay. And then now create a new application. And already in the yesterday session, I told you there are different options. This is for creating application from scratch. This is to create on top of our CDH framework. Okay. Where if you select this option and about blueprint also we'll explore. Okay. Continue. Build with CDH. Choose this option. Okay. Now when we click on this launch CDH setup wizard, now you can see here customer decision hub related setup wizard. We are just starting. Then This wizard helps you to create and set up your CDH application. In the next steps, it asks you to choose an industry. Means, is it banking or telecom or some Amazon like retail applications? What it is, your industry, to make use of pre-configured data model and next best action designer templates. Okay, then define a repository to export customer interactions and name your application. Means, if we need to define some repository where we have to select that things, and this will helps you to define all these things, and also to set up this wizard it will take 20 to 30 minutes of time. Okay, where just click on next. Define the organization name and application name. Okay, where you need to define the organization name. Suppose this is related to a bank called either HDFC Bank or any ICICI or SBI, whatever that organization name you can give here. And I'm trying to create an application related to my credit cards. Okay, let's say, imagine. Then my application name related to credit cards, and then click on next. Now here, choose your industry. Is it related to telecom, healthcare, retail banking and others? Okay. So I'm choosing it's related to some banking application. And then you can see this will set up Pega's best practice template for industry which you selected. This selection is not reversible, but the configurations can be modified later. Means, here, whatever the configurations it is giving, you can see some NBA configuration, means NBA designer related configuration, where it is giving some context, customer related data and account related data. And we can see here some data model configuration and enable the business operations. This is related to BOE environment. Okay. And if you choose, suppose it is a healthcare. Now you can see this data model is giving one-to-one healthcare related data model. Okay. So in such a way that this will give you the data according to the industry which we selected, and just click on next. Now you can see this is the repository is used as the location to export your interactions and optionally to export the decisions. Okay, where this is the
So,
repository.
Johnson,
Yes,
sorry
yes.
to interrupt. So, do we have like only set of like domains like only telecom and banking, right? So, is there any other domains other than like telecom and healthcare used by decisioning?
Other than telecom and banking,
Is there any other domain like sector like
healthcare also is there, right?
insurance,
Wherever, suppose
healthcare?
wherever the applications they need banking, we can choose other as our setup, right?
Okay, can you just go back like so I
Yeah,
mean,
1
so
minute.
by default it is showing I think only 3 or 4,
So
right?
there are 3 options:
Communication.
communications
Okay,
and
communication
healthcare.
nothing but telecom.
Yeah, telecom,
Healthcare.
healthcare, banking. Mainly these 3 industries will use this decisioning part, right?
Okay. So in the other, so we can just define
Yeah,
so
we can
whatever
define
we
that, and we have to define that NBA related configurations, some structures and all that configurations.
okay, so manually.
Yes, that is related to some manual configuration we can do. Okay.
Okay. Yeah, thank you.
Yeah.
Continue.
Next, and then click on next. This is the repository related one. Now all these are going to be configured when we click on start button. Okay, so now under this HDFC Bank organization, we are creating credit cards application to promote credit cards or some offers related to credit cards to the customer. And this is the industry template we have selected. This is the repository where all the interactions related to this application we can store, and this is the data model imported, and this is a template which will helps to give you the structure and channel configurations. Okay, just click on a start button. Now it will take some time, minimum 20 to 30 minutes of time to do the setup. Then automatically, once if this setup is done, it will open your credit cards CDH application. Okay, then from there itself you can do create new business taxonomy structures, whatever we want to do, and we can define some strategy logics, we can define engagement logics as per our business. And also remember this one, in this cloud edition, for every 3 to 1 week, means for every 3 days to 1 week, it will restart. Okay, it will reset. Then what will happen? Whatever the work you did, all things will erase. Okay, then you have to take a zip file of your credit card application. I think every one of you know how to export your application and how to import your application, right? So if you want to keep your work as your application, then you have to take a zip file. Otherwise, you can work on your provided CDH application also fine. But why the reason I'm showing you here, if suppose you wanted to take any zip file of new application, then it's better to create this application and you can take the zip file of created application. Clear everyone? So it is creating one by one rule. So it will take a minimum some time to create all these things. And finally, on top of your CDH framework, we are creating credit cards implementation application. Okay. Then this is your implementation application related to your credit cards application. In this application, we can define the rules, whatever we want. Okay. Clear? Everyone? Any doubts?
Yeah, Jansi, clear.
So here you can see, this is the place, this is the repository where whatever the interactions we do with the applications, that file-based repository we can verify here, table-based interactions we can verify in the PG admin. Okay, and this is the U plus bank already configured. From this U plus bank, we have to do some interactions to the CDH application. How to do all that things we'll see, because there are some services. Using that services we can interact. Yes, please. And one more thing, give me
I
one.
think we have created some HDFC, right? Why the U plus bank coming into picture here?
No. This is for testing. You can see already this U plus bank is related to some UI interface
Mhm.
where we can utilize features of this U plus bank.
Can we rename to HDFC Bank like we created? Because basically
We
our
need to do a separate application with your HTML code, right?
okay. So just you are using the U plus bank, but
U plus bank for some kind of scenarios.
our application is basically HDFC Bank, which you are creating.
Yeah, because that HDFC bank related user interface we have to define. We have to design, right?
Okay.
This is for a kind of testing purpose.
This is just a portal, I think. But
Yeah, it's like a U plus bank related user portal, we can imagine. Okay,
user
where
portal
here
is
So which is
all
already
user,
created.
it is already there. It is already there,
already
provided by Cloud
uh,
Edition itself.
yeah.
How exactly this will help us? Just understand my point. Where here this is CDH application, right?
Right.
Just go back to your portal, CDH portal, and this is the place where we have customer profile. Okay, I'll show you here. Customer profile viewer. This is the place where we can see some interactions related to the each customer. Okay, this is the simplified one and introduced in the latest versions with the customer ID. Okay, suppose in the yesterday session I have shown you, right, customer related details, customer 14, 15, 16, like that. You can check with any of the ID. click on view, it will interact with the tables and will fetch the information related to the customer 14 onto this UI. Okay. Then customer 14 is Troy. This Troy related information we can see. Okay. If you search for customer 15, view. Related 15, it is displaying. Then what exactly we can get here? Using this customer profile viewer, what we can get? So if you go to CDH related U plus bank application, when you log in with Troy, and there are other usernames also provided, when you log in with Troy and click on sign in, offers will display here. Then what offers we can see here? It may be related to any of the offer. But as of now, in this CDH application, no offers are defined from our end, right? Only related to issue and category designed, but no offer is created. That's why in this U plus bank, it is not displaying any offers. Apart from that, it will show you the offer and even the interaction is happened, right, to the customer 14 logged in. Then in this customer profile viewer, if you search with the customer 14, means as of now there are no interactions, but if any interactions are happening, it will give you the interaction related data. Getting my point? Clear?
Couple of doubts. So currently, I think we are building the new application. I think you are showing the existing Pega Academy application. Yeah, okay. So now it was not built, right? Okay, you are showing the existing application which we.
See here, one thing, the application which we are creating, this is for the purpose of creating some back-end decisioning logic. It is not a UI.
I understand. It's not a UI. So we are creating one scratch application similar to the existing U plus bank application. Is that
Yes.
okay? So are we using the existing customer data here? Are we defining new customers here?
It will give you the customer data also, right? Because already data model also we are importing.
I mean the one you showed that customers, right? 14, 15, those.
Yeah, same data model will be provided by the CDH
Okay. And
Cloud Edition itself.
the portal you shown, right? That you plus.
Yeah, portal used one only. If
That
we want
portal.
to use any new customers information, then we need to do some data ingestion process by taking the help of data flows and data sets.
Portal is the Pega build portal or other some.
This is already created by Pega related features only.
Okay, Pega portal only.
Yeah, related to that only.
Got it. I mean, in the real time, basically they will be use their own website or something application, and so basically we will be give the offers through services like.
Yeah, through services only they'll make a call.
So here also it's a kind of the service based or like directly from the portal.
Here also, from that U plus bank to the CDH, some services are calling.
Okay, like the
Because that is a UI application.
got it.
So from there to this one, UI callings are happening. Those are related to some Pega MKT container service. You can see here. Why the reason I'm not telling all these things in the initial days?
Got it.
Few people may get confused, right, with all these names.
Yeah.
That's
Just I'm
why.
asking doubts only. I'm not asking. Yeah.
Yeah, it is fine. So this is the service which is responsible, where if we scroll up, we can see the latest one, V4 container. From that real-time container service, we can receive some request, JSON request. That JSON request we can give, and in the back end, this service is calling an activity. In that activity, somewhere one top strategy will call. Okay, that is
Through data flow.
NBA trigger top level strategy.
Activity through data flow only, right?
From activity?
I mean, the strategy will be run.
No, in the services, there are some methods, right?
No, I'm asking.
In the method, there is an activity.
Yeah.
From this activity, in the backend, some strategies are calling.
I mean, the activity will be called to data flow. Through data flow, the strategy will be run, right? The master strategy. If I'm not wrong.
From data flows, right?
Data flow.
Yeah, even from activity, we are calling some other activity. So like this, it is like a some
Basically,
reverse engineering process. In the coming days, I will show you all these things, okay? What exactly happening and
understand.
like to show offers on website, what we need to do, all these things I will show you, no problem. But core logic able to understand, right?
Correct. Understand.
Yeah. So others also please respond once
So,
here.
yeah.
And
So, Jhansi,
yes,
this U plus bank means it's front end, and
yes,
the application we are creating, it's for back end.
backend, yes.
CDH portal we are creating for
This is a backend core logic, and whatever U plus bank is front end, because we have to understand, right, how offers are displaying and what type of offers are displaying. If we are writing some logic to suppress that offers, even that application is showing or suppressing that kind of, for testing purpose, they have given that U plus bank UI interface.
okay. And suppose in real time, suppose in if they have front end in front end developing their Pega itself. So that
Okay.
time also we need service.
Whatever it is, we need a service call, right? Because that is a third party application. This is another application.
No. If in real time, suppose there is XYZ organization itself, means they are in Pega itself, they are creating their UI and in
Yeah,
backend also.
even though they have to give a call to the CDH application, right?
Okay.
No, I think
Yeah. So
she's asking about like application development. So, answer to that is, so the application may be already developed. So we just use the services, CD services, where it will be called in the application, UI application, which will be come to the CDH, and CDH will respond with the offers to display in the UI application.
Yes, even that is UI also even built with some Pega core rules, but that is a UI application, right? To display that offers on UI, they have to give a call to the CDH framework application.
And,
Because
so one
how they
question,
receive the response without
yeah.
making a call.
Yeah. So, Jansi, like, so if you go to the Pega enablement apps, so this gives information about like, so the other tab, yeah. So you said like some repositories, everything will be available. So it is just given by PDN for the
Yes,
testing
all these
purpose,
are
all
given
these
by
things.
PDN only, but in the real time, these storages, repositories may different to your applications. And the details also they'll provide. No problem, definitely.
So they means like customer will give us like,
No, it's not about the customer related one. This is all backend. This is all backend story only.
oh, okay.
Okay, if you click on view, these are the user name and the password to log into this particular file browser, where just do copy it. Same username and password, right? I'm copying it and pasting. Login. Where in this file browser, if any interactions happen, it will create some files in the backend. Okay. Or else if we want to store any file related data from here, if we want to consume or we want to ingest the data into files, all these things we'll see. Okay.
Basically, so what is the purpose of this repository?
So simply, if I have to tell you, this is a CDH application, right? Where one
Correct.
minute, it's just leave about newly created application. Already
Okay.
created CDH application is there, right? Suppose
Yes.
we have created some offers under any of the category. Then
Okay.
from that category to any of the customer. If we display offers either on website or through email or through SMS, interactions are happened, decisions are taken,
Okay.
right?
Okay.
Then all the things are storing in this file repository. Getting?
Okay. Okay.
And new folders also will create in this file repository. So
Okay.
from
So
this
it
file
is
browser,
automatically.
using
Hmm.
some data sets, data pages, they'll show the information under this decision history tab and interaction history tab. But as of now, in this application, no interactions are happened. That's what it is not loading any decisions and no interactions. But
Okay. Internally, it is connected with this customer profile viewer where it
yeah,
gets the information.
yes,
So
from
whatever the
IH,
interaction happened.
we can consider it's like a kind of interaction history. This is a
Okay.
file-based history storage. And what we have that PG admin, right? That we can consider like a table-based storage. Where if
Okay.
we
So all
go to,
interactions will be saved in a file format.
yeah. So here in the files format, but in the PG admin, in the table format. Clear?
Yeah. Clear.
Actually,
Thank you.
we can store IH in two ways. Only from new versions like 8.6. After that, they introduced this two types of storage. But before that, only table-based storage they introduced. Okay, so that interaction history and all also, those are new like a big concepts actually.
Mhm.
So that may also take 2 to 3 sessions.
So that is already covered. I mean, it will be in our
Yes,
table
yes,
of
that
contents,
also
right?
we will
Okay.
cover. How to ingest the data and how to retrieve that data, all the things will explore. No problem.
Can we able to download that interaction, whatever that stored in the repository?
Yes, whatever the interaction happened, actually, that level of access here, this application is provided for testing, right? That's what we are able to access all these repositories. But in the real time, that is in the admin level, right? Only the admins who are dealing with your database, the database admins only have that access. Log into this even file-based or table-based storages. If suppose if you open any of the file, so this is the customer data. Inside of it, any files available, if we click on that file, we can able to download it. Getting?
Okay.
Yeah.
So whatever the logics we are building, so in decision, so how can we communicate the end user? So marketing will be like involved or what?
All like in one application, different teams will involve, right? So different people will involve. So either at the same time, even senior decisioning architect also may have some idea about this one, or some specific database related persons also may assign this work. Getting?
Yeah. No.
Yeah. So I hope everyone clear with today's concept also. And one more update from my end. Till now, who are not yet completed with your enrollments, please try to finish by this Sunday. From Monday onwards, link is going to be changed. Okay. So only to the enrolled person's new link may share. So please try to do that, and documents are attaching in the WhatsApp. Please try to check. Okay. Clear, everyone? If it is clear, then we can wind up our session and we'll meet on Monday. 1 minute. Monday, it's 12th. It's fine. So Pongal holidays related update we will discuss after enrollment. Okay.
Don't we have
Because,
the class tomorrow?
sorry? No, it is from Monday to Friday.
Okay, got it. I understand.
Yeah. Monday to Friday, Timings evening 7 to 8 p.m.
How can we contact you if we get any clarification by practicing?
WhatsApp group will
Oh,
be there, right?
okay.
In the WhatsApp, you can, no problem.
It's a broadcasting, I think, WhatsApp group.
No. It's a group itself, not a broadcast. We will create a group.
Oh, you will be create a group, but it was not created.
Our team will create a group and they'll add my number also. So I also may be admin to that group.
Fine. Okay.
Yeah. Okay then. So till now 5 classes means either we can consider like a demo sessions and classes together. Up to this one, any idea related to the CDH? You have some clarity? As of now, we have completed 5 sessions, right? So what
Yeah,
is what?
it's clear.
Yeah.
Somewhat it's clear, but in next session, just please explain how the means our new application CDH framework is built
Yeah,
on
actually it will take
Pega
some time,
platform.
right?
Yeah.
It will take some, right? It will take some time. So in the coming session, I'll do one thing. Within like before the session itself, I do start setting this application creation. Okay. Then after how to proceed further, I will show you. And regarding this creation of application also, I have a document that I'll share in the group or through any of the like either it may be in the group or in the Google Classroom, we will attach. But after this enrollments, we will do all that things. Okay, clear? Yeah.
Yes,
Okay then.
clear.
Thank you everyone.
Can I talk to a few minutes?
Yeah, you can, but I'll stop this recording and you can 1 minute. So thank you everyone.